Hey, yo, this is a 7 p.m. post-game presented by FanDuel. Darryn Peterson, all right? Kansas star, projected to be at the top of the draft, the number one draft pick this year. When you're projected top of the draft and your behavior becomes part of the scouting report, where it's like, yo, he's great, he's this and that and the third, like, but a coach said something about him, or like a narrative is out there about him, and like we see the talent, but like there's this thing that folks are starting to talk about, like the sitting while hurt, or sitting out halves certain games. How much of that actually matters in 2026? Do you think a team's not going to care what they say about Darryn Peterson, or is this actually going to be a thing that bumps him down in the draft a little bit?
Man, I just think, and I don't know the whole situation. But I know DP, and I know he's a great, great fucking kid, right? The kid works hard. He has a hell of a work ethic. Like, now all of a sudden we hearing the narrative shift. You know what I mean? Like on him. This is why I say, just let these motherfuckers come out of high school.
Save a lot of headaches.
Save a lot of
headaches.
Save a lot of coaches in college, headaches. You know what I mean? Like, now I can start building back my program.
Right.
Because I ain't getting these one and done guys. Just let these guys come out of high school, man.
Right.
The league ain't getting old. It ain't getting older. It's getting younger. I can see if it was years ago where it's like, nah, it's just a clear cut of like.
I remember that. That was the whole conversation.
It was a clear cut before. Now it's not a clear cut. And to the freshman that's in college right now and the first year player, or sometimes second, third year player in the NBA.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a gap no more. So they already getting the bread. They already getting the money. They already getting the resources. So now they get they get the experience of being a pro.
Right.
They get that experience of being a pro before even becoming a pro. So let's save the headaches.
Yeah.
Because if you already experienced being a pro before you get pro, then that's going to be a problem when you become pro. And they got to tell you, nah, your role is this and this is that. And now you should start all the way over. So let's just, what I mean? At this point, let's just get rid of the one and done
year deal, the 1 year.
Let these kids come out of high school, man, and now these colleges could go and figure out their programs. For DP situation, now I don't know if he's hurt. I don't know. I know he's in the game.
He'll be looking hurt. He'd be torching, which is the coldest shit you could actually do. Like torch a whole team for a half and then sit out the whole.
Yeah, but I think it's part. I think it's some of it is he's hurt.
Yeah.
Right. They preserving him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He could be reserving himself.
Yeah. But I think that's an overall message within that group, within whoever his team is. That's an overall message. If you going out there and you putting on the show in 20 to 25 points in 18 minutes, and you bring them out.
What else is left to see?
And you have to accept that today. There's no more rules today.
Do you think? All right, so let's take it a step further.
There's no more rules today.
Let's take it a step further. Let's take a wild step further.
Okay. Now I don't agree with the subbing myself out and shit, and I don't agree with that shit. I'm not gonna sit there and say that.
Let's take the wildest step further. Do you think NBA players should be able, or like, do you think players in college, say you're having a year like Darryn Peterson, and it's clear that he does not want to be playing college basketball anymore, or doesn't want to? Should it be fair for like an NBA team to just like sign them straight from college, or like make them draft eligible straight from college?
This is why the G League should be. This is where the G League come in at.
Okay.
Because if just hypothetically,
we're just getting hypothetical. Yeah.
If an NBA team, this is why they saying everybody should be free agents because of what you just said.
Yeah.
Right now, if I can go back, if I know he's shown, if I got the number one pick and I know who I'm drafting, and everybody knows who the fuck I'm drafting, this kid don't want to be in college. Take him out. Take him, because he ain't doing nothing but being at that point, a distraction. Everybody's gonna get frustrated.
Yep.
Then the narrative gonna flip on him anyway, even more. Take him out of there. Let him develop in the G League until next year, right? Let him train and develop, and if you don't want him to play.
Right.
So you just gonna have him sit out and go to class? Motherfucker, come on, man. Come on.
I mean, it's only...
You brought up a hypothetical, so I'm just saying hypothetically speaking.
My hypothetical is like Darryn Peterson...
Get rid of the rule, let these kids come out, let these guys come out of high school, because now it separates the two. Now it separates the two. If you want to go try and fuck this up, go try and fuck this up.
Right.
But also, just because you put your name in the draft doesn't mean you can't go back to college.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Let these kids come out of high school, man.
Man, it's. I feel like years ago when they put in the 1 year rule in college, probably doesn't make sense to have it there.
But that was a Band-Aid. That one and done rule was a Band-Aid.
Yeah, the thing that you said that made the most sense is the league got younger, right? Like there's not real grown-ass men in the NBA anymore. So that difference between like killing in high school and killing in the NBA isn't that
and how many and churches separate itself from state. Like when you talk about the ones who everybody knows should be one and done or could come out of high school.
Right.
You know that.
Yeah.
Like we know that. Scouts know that. People know that. Teams know that. Like we could see, eye test, who's ready to come out of high school.
Right.
Or who needs a year, or who needs 2 years, right? It's like, you know that already. So the kids that you think don't need 1 year, let these kids, let them boys go out of high school.
I think I low-key just think everybody wins if you take off.
Everybody wins, man. And if you want to take a nigga out of college right now,
take him.
Put him in. If I'm the Wizards and I got the number 1 pick, I should be able to take and put him in my farm system
right away.
Until my developmental system, until the draft, and then now he's a part of
the organization.
Yes. Instead of him just fucking around in college and his team don't want him to play, and you know, it just it looks.
Yeah.
It looked like he don't want, you know what I mean? Like he just doing whatever, but that's not who he is. He's he want this shit.
Right. I mean, I think the NIL and the money of it all is what
I don't even think it's the money of it all. I just think that
it has to be.
He know that, man, they know he out of there.
Yeah.
They know he out of there.
If I'm Bill Self, even if I know he's out of there, having him for
you're frustrated. You're frustrated if you're Bill Self.
But even as good, it's only a story because he's dumb nice, right? Like no coach would go for that.
No, it's only a story because of
30 and a half.
Because of how it's happening.
Right.
The subbing in and not coming to the games or not playing or playing when you want. That's what people talking about. It ain't what you doing while you're out there.
Of course.
It's all the little shit that comes in effect. Just don't fuck your, you know what I mean? Don't fuck the pick. Don't fuck your spot up, champ, because they gonna use that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
At this point, this is how it goes. It's character. The talent, it goes talent. Okay, are they equal talent? Okay, cool. Personable. Okay, cool. How they around people, now it's character. What's the character like? Is he a high character kid? Right? That ain't showing high character at this very moment of subbing in, subbing out, and playing and not playing, and you know what I mean? Whatever it is, whatever the discrepancy is over there, or the reasoning behind it, not discrepancy.
Could you do that?
Do what?
If you was in that situation?
Do what?
Like, you going number 1, you know what I mean? And like, if you were in college, like if you were in college, like
not play, bro?
Yeah, like just be cool, just not playing that.
What? Not
but
play?
That's what I'm saying.
The nigga told me not to practice. I'm tight. I'm hot. Like, not playing the game.
Yeah,
you're bugging.
That's the crazy part about it. It's like, that's the character question.
I love, because I had the experience of going all the levels to reaching the pinnacle in college.
Right.
I have a different level of collegiate pride. You get what I'm saying? Like, that shit is tough. That shit is hard. That shit is it's very, very difficult from on a day-to-day basis on how you get through this shit and how you deal with this and the ups and downs of classes in the season and playing, not playing, and playing bad and expectations and like all of that shit is very tough to do, right? So you get a sense of a different type of pride when you conquer that and as you go through that. Nowadays, these guys don't have a sense of college pride no more. There's no more ties to colleges no more. A lot of these kids that leave colleges after 1 year, there's no ties back to the college. They got to be forced to go back to do something with the college and support that. And the more that you play in the league and further away from that, the more distance you're going to distance yourself from that. You get what I'm saying? So there's no more of that. So let's not pretend that like it is college pride and you know what I mean? The only way you get that back is if you let these guys just come out of high school. Then now you can work on fixing the college game as a whole.
I think it'll work itself
so
out.
So DP, man, don't fuck this up. Understand what's happening. It's a business now. It ain't about basketball right now. It's a business. And they want to see how you handle your business and how you stand on your business. You already predicted the number 1 pick. You get what I'm saying? So now they looking at you as a full-blown business.
Much love to the young brother.
Yeah, of course. Good
Darryn
kid.
Peterson.
Great kid, though. Great kid,
man. Love to watch him hoop, man. Just want to see a full game, that's all. Yo, this is 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, the Wave Original, presented by FanDuel, and this is a 7 p.m. post game. You know what to do. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Leave a like, leave a rating, leave a review on the podcast channel as well. From Melo, this is Kaz. We'll catch y'all this Monday with a brand new episode of 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. Peace.
Peace.